The NDP have just announced they are giving $36 million in grants to 10,000 homes and business owners in Alberta to put solar panels on top of their buildings. That works out to $3,600 per handout. Now, the NDP claim this massive handout will create 900 new jobs over 3 years to get us off of the reliable electricity we already use. Let's just stop and think about that. Let's break down those 900 jobs. It only works out to 11 solar panel installations per job created over the course of the next 3 years. That's under 4 installs per year per new job, part-time. This is the NDP's job creation strategy. I don't think the NDP have fully considered the numbers on this at all, and I wish I could say I'm surprised that nobody else has. But I did. You see, there are 4.5 million Albertans. Each one of us is giving away about $9 so that the government can hand it over to a bunch of other people to put solar panels on their homes so that they can feel good about themselves while still being tied to the regular electricity grid in case it gets cloudy or dark out. Out of my family's pocket to some solar panel welfare recipient this year, it's $45. And what about all those stranded assets? That's what the government types call those perfectly good, usable resources the NDP wants to encourage us to leave in the ground with all these handouts of our own money in favor of more expensive, less reliable solar power. There are 31.3 trillion cubic feet of recoverable natural gas deposits in Alberta. Nearly 70% of all the natural gas in Canada is right here. That natural gas creates way more jobs than 900 part-time solar panel jobs. Use that for electricity if you want to save the planet and create a bunch of jobs, and it won't cost $36 million in bribes to do it. Just get the government out of the way. Instead, the NDP put a 30% tax on natural gas this year alone, and it goes up again next year. And then there's all the coal. Did you know half of Alberta sits atop a coal deposit? The NDP doesn't want you to know that. They don't want you to understand just how crazy it is to phase out an energy source that is everywhere under our feet. In fact, in Alberta, we've only considered mining less than 1% of all of our coal deposits. The NDP say this solar welfare program, though, will create 900 jobs. The NDP, though, at the same time are phasing out coal-fired electricity, and 10 to 15,000 jobs will be lost as a result of that decision. Solar is great if you have money or if someone else pays for it, and if you have backup and, well, if it's daytime. Imagine the amount of wealth and jobs the NDP want us to leave in the ground right now when we need that wealth and those jobs the most. But the NDP's solution to the mess they've made out of Alberta is carbon taxes to chase away our remaining jobs and to make life more expensive for everyone. And then handouts for solar panels when we can hardly afford the brooms to sweep the snow off them. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunreid. If you're tired of governments trying to tax our jobs away and make life more expensive for those of us who still have a job, go to stopthecarbontax.ca and sign our petition.